Let's see. We working? We live? Are we live? I think we're live. I think we're live. Let me check my phone. Let's see. I'm gonna tilt this up down. Tilt it down but up. Hang on, everybody. Let me see. Comment if you're watching. Is anybody out there? Yoshi. Yoshi. How you doing, Yoshi? What up, everybody? Good evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are. Everyone. Hope everyone is having a good day. In that way, let's check audio. How's the audio sound, everyone? Busy day, busy, productive day for show. We are celebrating 70,000 subscribers, 70,000 warriors, 70,000 people who find my ranting, my speech, my teachings entertaining enough to want to stick around and hang out. Let's see. I'm doing good. Tired. Good. Productive day at work today. Lots of stuff going on in my normal day job. A lot of productive things. It's getting hot in Phoenix. It's like, what's it right? 102. It's supposed to be like 111 this week, and I'm not looking forward to that. How's everyone else doing? Everyone else having a good day? Tell me the temperature where it's at, where you're at right now. Let me know. Oh yeah, welcome everyone. Welcome. California. Go ahead and comment too where you're watching from too. Let everyone know. Let's bring the world in here. Yeah, I'm gonna have some celebratory tobacco smoke. Yeah, just really relax the mind, relax the body. It's a long, hard day of innovation and exploring and celebrate another day of survival, another day of living. So I just hope everyone's having a good day. Everyone had a reason to smile today. Yeah, I got ice cream or got a good lunch or gonna have some good dinner soon or a good breakfast. Whatever it is, yeah. 90 degrees. 105 in Texas. Can't imagine the places where there's a lot of moisture. So there's like high heat mixed with humidity. Can't do it. Even for me, I can't handle that. Yeah, it's just I like getting out of the shower and drying myself off and being dry. I don't like being all sticky. Yeah, humidity. I don't do that. Montana 80. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, having a smoke, everyone. Everyone get your tobacco smoke out. Just kidding. No. I'm not gonna have it. Oh, it's prayer time right now. Time to pray. So, I know people were asking if I could do music, but I think next stream, because I think if I do it through because I do all this through OBS right now, so so I can't add. I think I can add music if I need to, but I don't know how to do that. I know I used Streamlabs one time, and it gave the option to have background music, which I think I might start using that and just making these because I'm starting to do live streams more and everything. So yeah, welcome everyone. Welcome. Yes, nice ring. Yeah, so my uncle-in-laws made this for me. It's really good. Yeah. What's up? Hope everyone's having a good evening. Yeah, Tennessee. What's up? Yeah, Clarksville, Florida. Oh, so has anyone seen the new Star Wars Acolyte? Comment. Okay. Let me see. I'm going to do a poll right now. Start a poll. Have you... Oh, I spelled you wrong. Seen Star Wars Acolyte. I think I spelled it wrong, but who cares? Who cares about grammar? It's English. Comment or vote if you've seen it. We'll add more to it. All you Star Wars fans out there, I know there's a war going on. There's a war going on out there. A lot of see, don't like Acolyte. Kind of leading towards that too. I just watched the new episode, and it's just like one of the greatest or the worst cliffhanger ever. Last time I felt like that was when I was watching Desolation of Smaug, I think, from The Hobbit. And then like it just got good. He released. He's going to Lake Town. He's gonna go ish up, and yeah, it just cuts. I was so upset because I was like, "This is the greatest movie ever," and I gotta wait a couple years for it to actually show what happens. But luckily, I think it was like the next year. I think they aired it, or 2 years. I don't know. But with this one, I just gotta wait a week. And like with the Acolyte, for in my opinion, I don't like it, but it started getting good, and then it just stopped, and I'm just like, oh jeez, you know. I was just like, you guys almost got me with all that. It was pretty cool, and I was just thinking, I was just like, dang, this dude's pretty powerful. You know, I watched like a lot of YouTubers comment on it and everything too. I guess I'm one of them now. Even though I do like paranormal, but I also do like production work too. So as an up and coming production person, I'm trying to see like trying to learn, trying to study. And damn, if I had $200 million, 180 million dollars, yeah, I'd make something pretty badass. Hobbs in Mexico, yes. Mandalorian is all I've seen. Yes. I gotta say, ending season 2 finale of Mandalorian, by far one of the greatest things ever. So when Luke Skywalker showed up, and yeah, it was badass. Yeah, I was 7 or 8 when the first Star Wars came out. I was a Star Wars kid. Heck yeah, that's cool. I think for me, I was born in '97, so I was very young. Well, I don't even know when Phantom Menace came out. I remember the first one I ever watched in theaters was the Clone Wars. One of my uncles took me to go watch it, and I fell asleep. But then he woke me up during the battle on Geonosis, and that's when I woke up and I was like, "Yeah, it's awesome!" And then instantly I wanted to get some toys and everything. What's up, everybody? Oh, 10 million less from Dune 2. Dune 2 was awesome. I gotta say, I love Dune. I love the first one too. And Dune 2 was phenomenal. I have to say, like I got spoilers for anyone out there for Dune 2, but toward the ending battle, I got scared when he was like did his final thing and all those people were cheering. I got scared that they were just gonna end it there. But they didn't. They actually showed more and went into it more, and I was actually happy that, they did that. So, they ended it on a good note, and I hope they make more. It's a really really good movie. Yeah, everybody. So whoever's just joining, we're doing a celebration of 70,000 subscribers. So all you great people out there and all that stuff. So you guys made it happen. We're climbing, we're growing every single day. And I welcome all of you on there. So this is your first live stream. Welcome to Shanclen Shadow Productions live stream, where I just mess around, and talk, and just answer questions and just hang out with everybody. Yeah. Let me see. A lot of comments on there. Andor was great. I like Andor. I was telling people that like a lot of people didn't like Andor either, but like because they said it was slow and everything. But like one thing I love about Andor is they really showed how evil the Empire actually is. Because like I got to tell you, I was rooting for the Empire there for a little bit because like Yeah, they blew up some places, but they didn't like it didn't it brought it down more to like a soldier, an officer level of how everybody was just an a-hole in the empire, and it's just like, yeah, it was, that's one reason why I really liked Rogue One, was because there was no main character, like what do they call that? They call it something to where, like, if you're the main character, you're gonna be okay, but like these guys were not main characters of the actual storyline, so that the risk was there. It felt like, as far as for like, they weren't Jedi, they weren't the most powerful beings, or just normal dudes and ladies, and just everyone was just had the desperation to get the Death Star plans, and so yeah. uh Mad Max Fury Road was an awesome movie. Yeah, I haven't seen that one yet. I think I've seen like the old one. I haven't seen the new Furiosa. That's the other one that I haven't seen yet. Dun, 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 dun. What's up, everybody? Yeah, it's like it's so weird, like how Star Wars is like so inconsistent recently. It's just like, at least when it came to when George Lucas owned it, it was like one of those things to where it was consistent. You kind of knew what you're getting into, and when it came to episode 7, 8, and 9, I was really disappointed that they just, instead of creating something new, they just rebundled like Palpatine has returned, and it's just like, oh man, it's just like could have been something else. And it's just like, that's like one trend I always see in a lot of movies and their remakes, especially in today's cinema, is there's not a lot of creativity. There's not a lot of new stuff. It's just a lot of like, oh, these people like this person, so that's guaranteed to make money. So let's go ahead and just put this right here. So yeah, it's just one of those things with cinema. It's just like it's hard for me to find a movie. It's hard for me to find a show that I really really like. Like the most recent show that I've seen that I really really like is the TV show Shogun. It's on Hulu. That one was perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I loved that show. So yeah, it's pretty wild. Obi Wan, I liked Obi Wan just for the fact of, like, it may not have been the greatest Star Wars out there, but for me to see Obi Wan, for me to see Darth Vader, for me to see Anakin, all those guys all in one place. It's like I was excited for them because, like, I'm sure uh, for Hayden Christensen to come back and for Obi Wan to come back, I'm sure they felt, like after, because I'm pretty sure I read some stuff where they had like a lot of problems. Where kind of like how Acolyte's dealing with now, they had like a lot of backlash back then, but now like they're kind of seeing all that stuff come together again, and it's just like them being in the film, being in the outfits, lightsabers, everything. I'm like, I'm pretty sure they had a good time, and I was just like, oh, it feels so good with the Ahsoka series too. I never watched Rebels, so this is probably why like I don't have like a huge like love for Ahsoka. I think the love can happen in that episode to where she was like in the spirit world or something like that, and she met Anakin. Anakin showed up, and like I almost went to tears because like they started showing a lot of scenes from that were in the Clone Wars animated series, but in live action. And I was just like, "Oh my god, that's the Siege of Mandalore and all these other things too." And just seeing that in there, I was just like, "Dang, like they could actually do it if they wanted to. They can make a whole live action Clone Wars series if they wanted to. Should they? Maybe not. It'd be cool, but it's like one of those things. It's just like it's a little too late to do that because then they would have to like de-age Hayden and all those other stuff, and possible. You know, technology's out there, so yeah, yeah. So let me read some of you guys' comments. Enough of me ranting about Star Wars. Yes, I am a paranormal channel. I also do cinematography stuff, movie stuff, and yeah, it's actually I'm a mixture of everything, I guess you can say. Yeah, Shogun was boss. Heck yeah, I loved it. Like, there's one scene for people who haven't seen it. There's one scene where a cannon was used, and some people turned into spaghetti, and my mouth dropped when I saw that. I was like, holy shiz. Not a lot of action in it. There's some, but whenever there is, it's beautiful. Beautiful war. Ewoks are natives in Star Wars. The little bears. Oh, I've seen Warrior 2 on Netflix. That one was really cool. I watched it when it was on Max. So I watched that whole series and everything. That's a good one too. The cinematography, color grading, and just the set building and all that is really good on there too. I love that one. I want to see the new Planet of the Apes. That one's a good one. I liked it too. It had like some cameos from the old Planet of the Apes movies and everything. So that was cool. I want to become a skinwalker. No, don't do it. You're gonna smell. You stink. No one wants to be around you. Are there gangs on Navajo Res? Yeah, but they're cheap though. This is I never understood it. It's just like why are you trying to be something you're not, bro? It's just like you're like, yeah, I'm repping Pinion, or I'm repping, something over here, and it's just like, dude, are you that bored? You gotta like do this. Go on, go herd some sheep. Your grandma's gonna get after you. What I think of Boba Fett? I love Boba Fett. Book of Boba Fett was honestly a little underwhelming for me. I was a little disappointed because there wasn't a lot of Boba, if that makes sense. Boba was in there, but like when we finally get a show dedicated to Boba Fett, everyone kind of wanted to see, well, at least me, I'm not going to speak for everyone. For me, I wanted to see Boba Fett be Boba Fett as he was in the Mandalorian show, where he was just taking out stormtroopers left and right, just being a badass. That's what I wanted him to do in the Book of Boba, but it was just like, I'm a man of peace now, and it's just like, you get your own show. It's time for you to be a badass. This is your time to shine. Have I seen Fallout? Yeah, I actually like that one. That one was really good too. I think I've only played like one of the games. I think it was like Fallout 3 or 4. I forget which one it was, but yeah, it was honestly, the game's really fun. I think I played that back in high school. So it was like one of those things to where you just get lost in a world and just play and have fun and just roam the wasteland. So it was a good show. I love the ending too. It was a kind of a crazy plot twist, as far as for the story and everything. I'm not too sure if it like relates to the games at all, if that's how it was in the games. But like it was a good show. I like it. It was really good. My favorite Star Wars character. I have to say Anakin. It's very like cliche, but I love Anakin because it's just like he was just dealt the wrong cards at the wrong times, and it's just like he made pretty much his love for everyone is what got him in the situation he was in, and that sucks, So yeah, Anakin is mine. Comment who's your favorite one down there, down in the comments. Who's your favorite Star Wars character? Would love to hear more paranormal stories. Yes, they're on the way. I actually have a paranormal ghost hunt / skinwalker video kind of thing coming up with some friends of mine over next weekend. So it's going to be pretty cool. We get to actually kind of investigate again. Boba Fett was just Mandalorian 2.5. I laughed because it's just like, Mando ended up taking the show a couple times and just like stealing stealing his episodes. I'm like, no, like Mando, you're cool, but just let Boba have his time. Cad Bane was pretty cool. I think they just need to give him a bigger hat. His hat looked a little small. Do I have any insight on the mysteries of the Superstition Mountains? Yes. They're very sacred mountains to a lot of tribes in the area. So a lot of spirits like to go there, and good and bad. So that's why a lot of people get to see things out there. I haven't really hiked it. I've driven past it and got close to it, but that's where we're close to with Colin, where we did that interview. It was right at the foothills of that. So some things started popping up, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Boba Fett was nerfed in the show. uh, Boba Fett for president, hell yeah. Why don't Navajos and Crow tribes get along? I didn't know Navajos and Crows didn't get along. Crows are way up there, pretty far. I've heard of Navajos and Hopis and Apaches kind of going at it, but never and Utes, never really Crow. Have I ever played any of the Witcher games? I played Witcher Wild Hunt 3, and it was one of those things. I think with Witcher, you kind of have to play the previous games to kind of understand how the gameplay works. There were so many tutorials on that. It's like I had to read a freaking book in the beginning of the game to play. And like there was this one mission I had to find some tracks. And like I swear, like there was like a map ping of where you're supposed to go. I could not for the life of me find where to find those tracks. I don't know if it was a bug in my game or whatever, but like I was literally like combing, like I was mowing the lawn of that whole area, just going up and down using my like Witcher eyes or something like that, and just trying to find the tracks. I couldn't get past. Like I'm pretty sure I could have gone and done anything else, but that pissed me off so much. I was just like, and then like I was like, oh, this is a nice area. Just like went riding a horse, went on top of a hills, like wanted to see the graphics and everything. And out of nowhere, a freaking giant griffin comes and kills me, and I'm just like, oh, it's just like it was fun. I think I got busy with like school or sports or something. And I just stopped playing it. I think I was renting it too, and I was just like, never really got to play it again. But I love the show. I'm just sad that Superman's gone. He was honestly like I don't think I can ever watch it without him. And even the Witcher show, him fuck what was his name? I follow him on Instagram. Superman, pretty much Man of Steel. Okay, I need to find his name real quick. Hang on, everybody. Hang on. Comment down below if you know who his name is. Okay, okay. I'm not gonna look at the comments because I need to find out who he is. Okay, I'm gonna hate myself for forgetting his name. Okay, Henry Cavill. Yes, Henry Cavill. Henry Cavill. So, Henry Cavill did a really fantastic job, and he's an actual fan of the game, the books. And I was reading that there was some stuff about him saying that they weren't really like following the lore of the book or anything like that. So it was just like his hands were kind of tied. He didn't like some of the stuff, but it was a decent show. It had really good effects, really good cinematography and everything. So yeah, it was really good. Okay, I lost my place of where I was. Res Care Bears. Ewoks. Am I going to Mount Shasta in Northern California? Sure. I'd be down. Sounds like fun. I love Shasta the soda, so I'll bring some of that up there to be kind of ironic. Let's see. Bum, 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 bum. Do, 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 do. Someone said if Qui Gon Jinn managed to live and gone on to become a Atkins, I think if Qui Gon Jinn actually lived, I think things would have been different for sure. Ba, 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 ba. Do I like Halloween? Yeah, I love Halloween. Honestly, Halloween's one of my favorite holidays besides Christmas and Thanksgiving. It's just like I like it because it's spooky and I get to do spooky things and everything. Um, Imagine natives in Star Wars. Actually, there's a Jedi. I think he's native, so that would be pretty cool if I could be in the future be a Jedi in the Star Wars Legacy. Is it a common thing for spirits to behead trespassers? Um, Not really. I've never really seen it before. To spiritual, other spiritual beings sometimes trespassing and all that, but spirits to humans, not really. What color lightsaber would I wield? Hmm. See, that's been something I always kind of debated, is because it would either be blue or green. I know there's like meanings behind. I think greens are for like Jedi Masters. I think, but like, yeah, blue or green for sure. Whatever. I even think about getting red too, but red isn't really good to look at for your eyes. Kind of hurts your eyes and everything. Jedi is my religion. Yes. Have I ever played Hellblade 2? No. I recently started, my little brother got Sekiro, and that's like a Souls style game, like a Dark Souls style game. And I used to have Nio, Nio, I think that's how you say it. The first one, which is like another samurai soul style game. And I swear, like I was living with my uncle at the time, and I would die so much in that game that there would be like a little flute that plays every time you die. He would be practicing and playing guitar at the same time, and he made like a guitar riff every time I would die. It's pretty funny. What's my favorite scary movie? I don't know. I don't really have a favorite scary movie. I like, there's always some that I like, but there's never any that I was just like, holy crap. Maybe like some of the Conjuring movies. Those are the ones I really like because they're creepy. Well, one I recently saw was Late Night with the Devil, Late Night Show with the Devil. That one was on Hulu. That one was pretty creepy because it was like I've never seen a horror movie about a late night show, so that one was really good. I like that one. The ending graphics are kind of meh, but you know, it's like I'm pretty sure they didn't have a huge budget, so they did their best. But it was really great storytelling. Isn't the yellow lightsaber like for the Guardians or the Sentinels or the Jedi Temple Guard, something like that? PC, PlayStation, or Xbox? All of them. It's funny because I used to talk to my bros about this because when we were younger, you are like when you would get given like a console, you would only be given one because like they're pretty expensive back in the day. You ask your parents, you know, it's just like so you can only choose one. When I was in high school, I was gifted on Christmas an Xbox One when it came out, and I was like, cool, yeah, I got it because like the graphics, everything was really good compared to the PS4, and I got it. It was cool. I was having fun, but all my friends had PlayStation 4, and I was just like, damn. So I ended up selling my Xbox One. I got a PlayStation 4, and then yeah, I've been playing. I was playing on the PlayStation 4 for a long time, and then it wasn't until like COVID really happened, and we started like doing all this video production stuff. I actually got a PC, so I actually prefer PC now because like if I ever need to, I could just like record the games or do whatever I need to do while I'm gaming. Better graphics, better all this other stuff too. So is you can pretty much play any game you want, but I also have I still have the PlayStation 4. I haven't got the PlayStation 5 yet, but it's just like it was one of those things. It's just like, well, I don't need it. I don't want to spend. I don't need to spend like $500 on a new console when my PC is working just fine. So I don't know. And plus, there really hasn't been any games for PlayStation 5 that really piqued my interest to get. You know, I think one of the last games I ever played on the PlayStation 4 was Ghost of Tsushima. So that one, 10 out of 10 game, best game ever. Oh. But now, like, yeah, it's funny because I talked to my bros. That's where I was going with this. It's just like we're adults now. We're making money. Why don't we just get all of them? Yeah, we don't have to do the console wars. Just get them all and everything. Yeah. Hmm. Mr. Shanclen, here's an update on my husband. The doctor said that the mass he has not gotten any bigger, and he doesn't have to go in. He doesn't have to get any radiation or chemo treatments. Yeah, that's awesome to hear, Kelly. You know, that's glad. I'm happy that it's not growing, and I hope he recovers soon, and you know he's able to get it out and live a long, happy life to be able to enjoy content, enjoy life with you, and you know have a good time and everything. Cancer is a very, very bad thing, and you know, I just wish humanity would find a cure for it already, so it can just never get rid of anybody anymore. Is Sean Clem more like a nickname or middle name in terms of meaning? Sean Clem is one of my spiritual names I was given. So it was one of those things to where like we never really used our real names whenever we would go ghost hunt or anything, because like if you use your real name, they say like a lot of times the spirits can witch you and do all those other things to you, trace you back wherever you are. So if you go in the false name or your spiritual name and everything's a name that actually has like protection with it. You know, it's one of those things that like, and especially if you go in an investigation, sometimes you know you can gauge a spirit's strength because you don't even speak your English name, but they'll be able to say it, and it's just like, oh, okay, so you're able to actually look in me and see what's going on and all that. So yeah, so everybody give some prayers to Kelly's husband. Hope he has a good recovery and everything. Give him prayers and all that. Oh. Since ghost hunters, do people call you for your expertise? A lot of people ask me my stuff, and I try to do my best, but it's like it's hard to answer people's specific questions because like if I'm not there and I don't see it and I don't, you know, it's like if somebody would say, "Hey, this thing was moved in my house," and I'm just like, it's crazy, but like I don't know. Could be a million things I could have moved it, you know. Unless it's one of those things you just have to, you know, try to see and all that stuff. And it's one of those things you really have to be there to try to figure out what it actually is and all that stuff. So that's one of those things that's always kind of hard to help people remotely. That's why, like I always say, just try to do offering, try to do, you know, burn some cedar, sweet grass, and you know, offer tobacco, fruit, food, you know, anything like that to try to make amends. And if you do that, hopefully things will get better. Ooh. Da-na-na-na. Boulder's Gate is so much fun. I haven't played that one yet. I heard it was really good. I think it got Game of the Year, didn't it? So I really got to try that out. It's hard for me to find time to play games these days now. I feel so bad because like I want to play with my little brother all the time, but it's just like I get up, I go to work, I come back, I either work out, make dinner, make a video, or I do a live stream, or I recently got into the show Yellowstone too. I'm on like season 2, like episode 6. So no spoilers, anybody. That's what I'm watching. I'm actually liking it too. It's pretty cool. But yeah, um, it's really like giving like Peaky Blinder vibes, but like on a ranch. Peaky Blinders was a really good show too. Let me see. Hey, what's up? Watching from New Zealand. That's cool. Yes, sweetgrass, not sage. Sage does not work on everything. I recommend go checking out my Truth of Smudging video. That'll tell you everything you need to know about that. Would you know? Would you know what an offering of raw meat, hard liquor, coins, smokes, be for? Found something weird. Um, I mean, offering raw meat is something that I've never really done. You always kind of cook it, like raw meat's mainly for like beasts. If you need to offer something, liquor. If you're dealing with like a cowboy spirit, we've come to find out they like that too. Coins, metals, stones. That's something too. Smokes, yes. Tobacco is good. 1882 was really good. I watched 1882 and it freaking sucked. It like showed the reality of how screwed you were in the West back in the day if you didn't know what you're doing. It's just like it really brought perspective on how far humanity has come from that time. And it's just like, damn, like you get bit by a snake, it's just like cool, you just go to the doctor and get anti venom. There you're screwed. You know, all these different things and all that. It's like, dang, wild. 1923. Yeah, I watched 1882, 1883. One, it was one of those two. But like, I've never watched 1923. I think that's one's with Harrison Ford. I haven't seen that one because that one has like residential school stuff in there. I've heard, and it's just like that's very kind of triggering because I think it was like Red Wagon, or oh, what was it called? What was it called? No, it wasn't Red Wagon. It was Red. Shoot. Idiot movie about residential schools. Let me see. Indian Horse. Indian Horse. If you guys haven't yet, go check out Indian Horse. That was a crazy freaking movie. Yeah. Do I smoke herb? Back in the day, but not really anymore. I just smoke tobacco. I don't smoke herb no more until it really started messing. I used to get paranoid and really mess with my senses spiritually. Yeah. Good, 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 good. Is weed a good offering? I mean, I never really tried. I never had weed on me on investigation, but down to try. Go smoke with the spirit. Have good vibes. I get bitten by snakes almost every week, little jerks. Oh no. Yeah, I don't mess with snakes. Those guys freak me out. I heard that you believe it's possible that all religions have some truth to them. So, what's your opinion on the old pagan religions like Greek and Norse mythology? I would love to meet Thor. Be pretty cool. Have a smoke with him, talk with him, just hang out with him. You know, get a sword, shield, duke it out, maybe brawl, wrestle. Be pretty cool. But yeah, it's one of those things. It's just like we have our demigods and deities in our culture too, and it's just like, okay, why is it doesn't make sense for us to say like, oh, it's just us that has those. So it's just like, okay, it's just there has to be some truth to everything, all that. So all in the poll. No one, a lot of people haven't seen it yet. So results are right there. I don't know if you guys can see the results right there, but Red Hogan. I have not seen that one yet. I don't know if it's going out on digital or not. If it is, I want to check it out. Looks pretty cool. Have I ever been to Mexico ghost hunting? No, I haven't. I've been in New Mexico, not Old Mexico. Um, I feel like I don't speak enough Spanish to navigate around there enough. So that's something that's just like, whenever I go abroad, I need to like hire a translator for me to go with me, because like whenever you speak with spirits, like a lot of times when you use like SP7s or anything like that, they'll speak in their native language, and it's just like it would be really interesting to be able to have somebody speak the language to them and understand them. That's one thing. Is like what makes this kind of special is because we would go to native lands, we would go talk to native spirits, and then we would talk in our languages like that. So that's something that I would want to do, hopefully in the future. How often do you engage in rituals or meditation? Go to ceremony every now and then, as much as I can. Go to sweat, you know. Mm, Loop Trading Post is haunted by a little girl. I've been to Cedar Springs Trading Post. I haven't gone to. I've been to Loop for the flea markets and get my pinions there. They have good pinions over there. Hi, Shanclen. I started watching your channel after binging on other channels you were on. How did you get into paranormal investigations? Part Yaki. I'm in Southern Arizona. What up? So paranormal investigating. So growing up, going to ceremonies and everything, we kind of would see like a lot of paranormal stuff and everything. And so it wasn't until my older brother became a medicinal man and I started going with him and doing all this other stuff that we would kind of help out a lot of people who were dealing with the darker side of things. So it wasn't until 2018, 2019 is when I had the idea to make Unearthing the Supernatural. So that's when I founded the group, brought everybody in, and we started investigating. So it's pretty much how it is. We're just showing people our indigenous side of ghost hunting and paranormal stuff. So I've been dealing with that all my life and everything. We're just showing you how we do it. So yeah. What's your people's take on mediums? What do you people do if one of your tribe has the ability? They become a medicine man or a Natathi, we call them. Yeah. So we have them. I like the stuff Hero's doing lately. It's cool. I wouldn't know because I'm not a part. I left that group a while ago. Let me see. I think you're really gonna like the way natives are portrayed on Yellowstone. It's crazy because it's just like Yellowstone is like one of those shows so where like it's almost like everybody's a villain, in the show. They all kind of have their own little quirks and everything, but it's a pretty good show. Have I seen Fry Bread Face? Yes, my uncle's one of my uncles made that movie. It's about my great grandmother and all our family out there. Some of it's a little, it's a little exaggerated, but it's more so toward a lot of the attitudes of people around the whole entire reservation and how people get treated and everything, but like that. But is based that ending video with my it's my great grandmother when she was younger selling rugs. My mom was one of the little girls that was in there too. So who Fried Red Face actually is, my great grandmother had 10 kids. So yeah, my grandmother, she has like 7 sisters and 3 brothers, I think. So big family, yeah. But Fried Red Face was actually made on my great grandmother's family. What is Bigfoot? It's a Wookiee. I'll just say that. What kind of scary stories do you like best? Honestly, I started listening to some like whenever I go on my travels or anything, I got into listening to podcasts, horror podcasts. Excuse me. There's this one I started listening to is called Doctor No Sleep. Dude has some crazy stories. Like it's like I wish stuff like that was made into movies and everything. And it's just really cool all the stories that he does, the creativity with it on there too. So, yeah, I speak Navajo a little. I know enough to get by, but still trying to learn as much as I can. Navajo is a very hard language. It's like when you want to learn Navajo, you either have to live in it and talk with people constantly to remember it. So that's like one of those things too. It's a hard language. That's why the Navajo language won us World War II. Ooh. How about Bone Tomahawk? Yes, I just saw that yesterday. The scene where they got that guy named Nick and they ripped him in half scarred me. Crazy, crazy, crazy movie. I liked it though. It was a really good movie. Oh, thank you for the donation. Thank you for joining us and hanging out with us. And yeah, we're all just celebrating 70,000 subscribers, everybody. Have you ever gotten advice from a spirit? And if so, what was the best advice? Always smile. Always be happy. Fake laugh. And or always laugh. And if you're sad, you can't laugh, fake laugh. And that fake laugh will turn into a real laugh. Always be happy and enjoy your time on this earth while you're still here. Da-da-da-da. Have you ever seen a legit mythical creature in person? Yes. Oh, I'll probably get into that other time. Maybe. Never a unicorn, though. Would love to see a unicorn. How is it decided who will be a medicine person? Is it from a young age? It depends. Most times, traditionally how it's supposed to be done is the spirit people will choose the medicinal people in the tribe. They'll see your whole lineage, bloodline, and into the future of what kind of person you'll be if you're granted into the medicinal ways. What would happen if you called a phantom ghost by their real spiritual name? They'll come visit you. Don't do it. Yeah, Yellowstone's a really good show. Highly recommend it. Really good show. Boom, 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 boom. Little bug in here. Okay. Comments just updated, so apologies, everybody. Trying to get back where I was. Okay. I think I was down here. Sorry, everybody. I'm a slow reader. What other paranormal podcasts do you like and ones you don't? I don't know. That's something that I recently got into. So like I haven't really explored. Like I it's funny because like we tried like listening to a bunch of like there's like a section I think on Spotify you can listen to podcasts on horror, and we just threw it on shuffle when Hero and I were going to Kentucky, and it was like we were driving there from Arizona, so it was like, God, it was like a 24-hour drive I think, or a little bit more or less, but it is one of those things. Like one stories I hate is when they're overly descriptive. They're like, I was driving down a road in the middle of the night. The AC was running high. It was pointed up at 95 degrees. I had my blinker on and my high beams, and the rain was coming down pretty hard. I looked to my right, and there was a little bug that was right there. My finger was twitching on the left, and my hair was a little bit dirty. And it's just like they would add like all these stuff that didn't really like make sense to the story. And it's just like Dr. No Sleep, I think he finds like a perfect like descriptive way to where it's not too much. You can't imagine where he's at and everything, and it's just like one of those things. It's just like he doesn't overdo it. You know, there's a good balance when it comes to that. What does it mean when you whistle at night? You call upon spirits, pretty much. What's my opinion on vampires? They're real. I want to meet one, and I want to go to a ball and dance with some. Be pretty cool. If you go to the casino and run across Coyote with food in his mouth, do not disturb him, otherwise he will make you win big, but Coyote will also make you lose. If I ever see a Coyote at the casino, I'm just going to leave. It's just like, he's going to take my money either way, whether that be at the casino or a cop waiting for me just to give me a ticket or something, just lose my money in some other way. Have I ever had any spiritual experiences, stories from Appalachia? I would love to go there. There's a lot of crazy stories out there and everything. So just go camping out there, maybe like a week. See what I find. Just wander around, get lost. What spirits like that are? What are the spirits like that that the skinwalkers work with? They're bad. That's something that, you know, as I mentioned in like my Phantom video and everything, skinwalkers are like really kind of low tier compared to everything else that's out there. And yeah, the ones that are kind of higher up are the ones you got to worry about that are actually a challenge. So yeah, they're more so. It depends on which faction of Yannies you're dealing with. You know, there's different groups. Some are by themselves. Some work with higher power to get more powerful themselves and everything. But yeah, it's pretty much depends really. Could be from hell, hellish armies, evil armies. Could be factions. Kind of really doesn't. Could be really anything really. What's my totem animal? I don't have a totem animal. Navajos don't do that. I think other tribes do that. Do I have beef with Cherokee? No, but I can get some steaks. Maybe go over there to Cherokee land, have a barbecue. You know, I don't really have beef with anybody. Woo! Thank you for the donation, Jill. I don't know. Can I do something with this? It's like a little thing right here. Oh nope. I don't think I can. Thank you, Jill, for the donation though. K Moore, thank you for the $10 donation. Woo! You guys rock. Sasquatch Chronicles. Yeah, list down some podcasts you guys want me to listen to. I'll check them out. It's a real art to telling stories and not making people fall asleep when you do that. Yeah. Do you know anything about vampires historically according to natives? I think the closest thing that would kind of come close to that would be Wendigos, maybe. Not really a Navajo tribe though. What's the top memorable paranormal experience I've had? Almost dying. It's pretty scarring memory. Would I become a tattoo artist? You know, I'm getting to the point where I'm just about to say, screw it, I'm gonna do it myself. Maybe though. Maybe. I recently got a new tattoo. This is one of my little brother's symbols. I had a little brother who passed away years ago, and in the spiritual ways, he's up in the Star Nations and everything. So I got this added on to my little. I'm trying to find an angle. It's kind of weird, but yeah, got that added on there. So it's gonna start ending up being a sleeve and all that stuff adding on there. So yeah, but yeah. Ba-ba-ba-ba. What's my opinion on Mel's hole? Clean it? Then dig it up? I've never heard of Mel's hole before. Watching your video about weapons and protection against skinwalkers, is your sword for protection coated in ash so that it can affect skinwalkers? Yes. Yes, it is. Whoa, comments just got updated. Sorry, everyone. I gotta find wherever I'm at. Ever been to Wisconsin? No, but I'd love to go one day. I'm curious if I have any knowledge of sleep paralysis and if it could be caused by a spirit or something like that. Yes, go check out my Shadow Beings video. I explained it there. Kentucky Forest at night. No, don't wander around Kentucky Forest at night. It's very dangerous. I did that already. It's pretty fun. It's wild though, you know. I'm more scared of the humans than the spirits though, honestly. But yeah. I think in my previous live stream or like 2 live streams ago, I talked about my experience over there at the Gates of Hell Cemetery in Kentucky. It's pretty cool. A lot of fun. Saw a glowing orb. Top 10 scary spirits video. I could do that. Maybe I'll do that after. Like I make like a bunch of more paranormal beings videos and I'll just rank them top 10. That'd be pretty cool. Where can I learn more about spiritual beliefs? I'm curious to learn more. Specifically about natives, I don't think you'll really find much other than what we kind of bring out here. Navajo teachings, Che-Man is a good person that gives a lot of good stories and teachings and all that. Do you have you ever dance in a powwow? I'm a Ojibwe from Canada. No, no, I don't have the knees for it. I danced at a Lakota ceremony. I won't say what, but just say I danced in a Lakota ceremony though. It's definitely not as intense as a powwow dancing though, for sure. Mm. I am in Prescott, Arizona, and I have been to Wickenburg, but never to the Vulture Mine. I guess I should go check it out. Yes, I used to be the tour guide over at the Vulture City Mine. I call that place spiritual Disneyland because a lot of the good spirits, bad spirits, a little bit of everything over there. Wild place. So I remember one time I was locking up, and there's this one room that has where and there's like a lot of dresses in there and everything. And when I was in there, I was getting ready to close the door, and as I step in, the door is open inward into the room. So like I step in, I grab the door, and across the room there was like I didn't even know there was like a stuffed teddy bear that had a music box in there, and like I'm the only one in the whole place. And I was like, I started closing the door, and like the music box and the bear started going, and I was just like, okay, good night. I close the door and I lock it and I just leave. It was cool though. Like it gave me chills, kind of freaked me out a little bit, but it was pretty cool. Experience something like that. It's just like, okay, cool. Saw this in movies. I know what to do. Just walk away. Is it possible that there could be a skinwalker creatures in Florida? Possibly, but highly unlikely. Do I have a PO box or Cash App for people to send donations or gifts for you to give thanks? Um, I don't have a PO box. I've been asked that quite a few times. People want to send me things and all that, some stuff they make, but I haven't made one yet. It's one of those things that like I'm living in the city, so I'm kind of moving to different places every year, but I can look into it. I think on here you can donate, maybe. I'm not sure, but yeah, I'm kind of scared of scams. So when it comes to like Cash App and everything, yeah, it's kind of scary. What's the scariest thing I've ever seen? Um, mm, seeing. I don't know if I can explain. I can share the most scary, but one scary thing I saw. Well, it had to be the Soul Eater. It would have to be the Phantom. But like the gory one would have to be like a creepy ass shadow we saw at the Washoe Club. That one was pretty creepy, just because of the energy it was giving off and everything. Never speak of skinwalkers while out in the woods. Just saying. We'll talk about it. Go have a smoke with them too. Have a good time. So why are you so smelly? You gotta ask him that. Do I find mountain spirits to be generally more solid and tense than spirits of other places? Earth spirits, earth spirits, yes. There's all kinds of spirits in the mountains, but definitely earth spirits are the ones that are more remind me of dwarves from Lord of the Rings. If I could have one superpower, what would it be? The power to refill anything. Refill a bank account. You run out of water, run out of storage. Your wallet's empty. Refill it. Money. That'd be pretty cool. Do I believe in witches? Yes, they're out there. Have you met the Navajo Rangers that did paranormal investigation? I have not. Pretty sure they're kind of doing their own thing, but I've heard of them. Wouldn't be surprised if I'm related to some of them. What do I feel about astral projection? It's real. It's a thing. Just be careful doing it though, because you don't know who you're gonna run into. Okay. Experienced with any martial arts? Yes. Otspa guys, Native American martial art, and Muay Thai. I was actually an MMA fighter for a little bit. Um, just did one fight, I think, one or two fights. I don't remember the second one. Just kidding. Yeah, it was one of those things. Like after high school, we were just like, "Fuck it, let's just be MMA fighters." So we did that. We did amateur fighting couple for a little bit, and it's pretty fun. What kind of tobacco do I use? It's called Chinley Cherry, or I think it's called Chinley Cherry. That's what it's called at the shop that makes it. That's what it made it. The tobacco seller shows it. Have I seen skinwalkers jumping in trees? Yes. Fuckers have good knees. Do skinwalkers' eyes ever reflect in lights? Sometimes, if they want that to. More than likely, you'll see their crystals on their sides more fast before you actually see their eyes. Explain Yanagloshi hunting. So Yanagloshi hunting was something that we would do whenever somebody was dealing with a skinwalker at their home. So we would go out, find them, chase them off, get rid of them sometimes too. So yeah, skinwalker hunting. Yes, witches are not all bad. It's good ones, bad ones, just like everything. It's good ones and bad ones. Do you think it's a good idea to communicate with nature, beings, and spirits? No, unless you know the proper protocol on not how to piss them off. Hey, welcome to the channel. Just got to your channel and I love your content. Very interesting and educational. Thank you. I do my best. Do I gift to the evil ones or do you not? No. I don't give my enemies my weapons. Do I believe in aliens? Yes. I actually made a video about that too. So you can go check that out too. Give you some cool stories my great grandmother told a long time ago. Hey, thank you for the donation. Fro. Thank you for the live stream, brother. I greatly appreciate your amazing channel. Were you born gifted or did you have to develop your skills? It's kind of one of those things that partially. Uh, a lot of times when people become medicinal people, their gift is open fully, and there's some that are open partially. So if I didn't have like any gifts or anything, I wouldn't have helped my brother at all. So people that are open to all that stuff, but there are ways to learn how to open yourself up to be able to see the spiritual world. Your thoughts and feelings about Palo Santo? Yes, it's good. I use it somewhere. I think it's on that other table over there. But yes, Palo Santo is good. Use that too. I use the Palo Santo a lot for when we doctor people. Are there different meanings of the phoenix bird? Thunderbird, Firebird, uh, Firebird, Firebird, a casino? Yeah, there's a lot of stories, especially down here. Hopefully, one day I can meet some of the tribes down here. They can tell me some stories about maybe the naming of all that stuff. Oh dang! One of my family caught one of my relatives doing skinwalker stuff, and they gave him a choice to either die in a hunting accident or fight in Vietnam. He is MIA in Nam. Dang! Imagine a skinwalker in a war like that. That'd be pretty wild. Is there significance for tobacco in native culture? I do so many native smoke. So this is pretty much what we use to be able to communicate with spirits to elevate our minds, and it's one of those things when you offer spirits tobacco, it's a line of communication that goes up to the creator and spirits and loved ones in other worlds. So that's why we use tobacco. Looking like animal. Other than wearing animal skins and looking like animals, are furries anything like skinwalkers? Yes. To hell with furries. Just kidding. No, no, I don't. No, they're good. They can do whatever they want as long as they don't do anything to me. Do whatever they want. Is it disrespectful to ask about forest spirits? I have many occasions encountering forest energies, but I am white and have no clue where to start looking for answers. I would just say, just be respectful, and if they deem you worthy, they'll come talk to you. How's the guitar thing coming along? I've been busy. It's hard to find time to play, but I know that's just my laziness, my discipline of trying to juggle a bunch of things. And it's one thing I'm trying to learn how to do is learn how to play guitar. It's one of the things I want to be good like my uncle too. Question: would this crocodiles grab a skinwalker or nah? Pretty sure the crocodiles would eat a skinwalker, maybe. Hey, what's up from Tucson? Given the stuff the skinwalkers have to do to become what they become, is it likely the tribe would know what they are given? Who is missing? There's no guarantee because people go missing for various reasons. It's one of those things that kind of sucks. Is like it's hard to narrow it down to okay, is this paranormal related? Is this murder related? Is this accident related? Or is this nature related? Did a coyote come? Someone break their leg? Coyotes came, res dogs came and ate them, or was it a murder and they just ditched their body somewhere? It's kind of one of those things. It's like it's kind of hard to tell. It's just Navajo Nation PD is like so understaffed. It's wild, and a lot of times they don't have a lot of times to be able to, I guess, go out and search. That's one of those things that kind of sucks. I saw firsthand was like, we'll do our best, but we'll help you for like 2 hours, but then we got to go help these other calls. You guys keep searching and let us know if you find the missing person. It's just like, damn. It's pretty crazy. Bomb, 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 bomb. Okay, I live in Massachusetts, and the rumors out here of Puckwudgies. Apologize if I said that wrong. Most likely I misspelled. Yeah, I probably said that wrong too. No, I haven't heard of that. Would be really cool to learn more. Go out there and just talk to some of the tribes out there and everything. Hey, Ski. I love the channel. I do not understand you Eastern Navajos. Octagons, not dirt. Octagons, not dirt hogons. So I'm over Winter Rock territory. Hey, just kidding. Winter Rock Agency. Have I've seen Thunderbirds are out here in Colorado. Camera phones are crap though. Capturing them on film, that's cool. Thunderbirds are pretty scary. They kind of freak me out. My sibling moved out to Santa Fe 3 years ago. Mind you, we were from Chicago. Come nighttime, she told me no whistling. Don't say our names out here. Is she right? Yes. Don't whistle at night. You can say your names, but it's one of those things. It's just like just be careful outside at night near the reservations and everything. How do tribal police work? Work very hard. So because like we're pretty much a sovereign nation, we have our own police force that's out there. So local PD that's outside of the reservation, they don't go there. State police can go in there. Highway patrol, I don't think can go in there. Maybe because I don't think there's no highways. There's freeways, but not highways. It's one of the things. So, so if there's natives doing bad stuff, tribal police will get them and book them and throw them in jail. If there's non-native people on the res doing bad stuff, they'll arrest them and take them to the border where, like normal police, state troopers normally will come and pick them up and everything. But that's how they do it. Oh, thank you for the donation. Godspeed, brother. I wish you a great success. Oh, thank you so much for the donation. Many blessings to you. Oh. Hey, Cree Nation in the house. What's up? Do I have any little people stories? Yeah. I'll probably talk about that in a video, but yes, I do. It's just cute. So skinwalkers, hunting groups. Yes and no. Depending, like the newer age one or the younger ones go with other people. The ones that are more experienced typically go with by themselves if they want. You know, they don't want people slowing them down and everything. What's the worst thing that could happen if I confront a skinwalker while wearing a suit and tell? I mean, I'm pretty sure you already know the answer to that. Thank you so much for the donation. I'm gonna say MD me X. You rock. Thanks so much. What are the benefits of becoming a skinwalker? Are they ugly mofos? Definitely not gonna get a date. That's probably why they're skinwalkers, because they can't get a date. I mean, it's just there ain't nothing else to do on the res, so it's just like it's where I get a lot of people ask me. It's like, why do people become skinwalkers? Why do people, even do this in the first place? It's a lot of bad stuff, and it's just like, well, one of those things is just like you either become the situations that they're in is like it's one of those things to where a lot of times they're in a bad place, whether their mother is dead, father is dead, they're orphans, or their family is drugs, alcoholism, all these other different things. They get beat, so many different things, and somebody comes along and offers them family, but it's in dark ways. So yeah, it's one of those things that kind of sucks. Yes, DPS, Highway Patrol. Men in Black versus Skinwalker. Yeah. I think Men in Black would win. They have technology. Do you currently live on the res? Used to be a res. No, I live in the city right now for my day job, but I go back to the res every now and then too. So yeah, I try to do my best to go back and forth and everything. Yeah, best thing to do is ignore a skinwalker. Don't acknowledge their attempts to get your attention. Yes, fear is the biggest thing that they use against you. Thank you so much for the $5 donation. Mr. Shanclen, I am just starting out to do paranormal investigations. Do you have any suggestions that I should and should not do? Be respectful, and just if you feel like you shouldn't be in a place, just leave. And that's one of the things. Just always protect yourself over trying to figure out all these other different things too. Yes. Are you still in the future going to learn more about the Wendigo? I love how you learn how to spread knowledge, and I look forward to hearing what you learn. Yes, when I finally book a trip up north to the northern tribes, that's one thing I want to do is actually ask like some of the medicinal people up there, or if they have any warriors up there too that I can talk to who actually experience these things. That'd be something that'd be really cool. Friend told me skinwalkers can jam up a person's gun. Yes, unless there's ash on there. So always put ash on there. But can still jam, I guess. That's why I get an AK. AKs don't jam. Skinwalker versus Sasquatch. Sasquatch. All day. I've been to Ireland 6 times. I've heard of the Ferris. Talk to me. Apologize if I said that wrong. I also can drive. Just about anywhere, get lost, and still find my way with no explanation how. My abilities work best in Ireland. Ooh, I want to go to Ireland. That'd be really cool. No stories on Dogman. That's more of like, from what I've heard from streams and people, it's more of a Oklahoma thing. So I'll probably have to go check that out over there in Oklahoma. Maybe stop at some of the casinos over there. Play some blackjack or roulette over there. Yeah. Blood Quantum was a good movie. Yes, I like that. Actually, somebody, when I first started my movie reviews, somebody commented that I should watch it. I did. It was a good movie. Canada natives have a lot of good movies up there. It's pretty cool. Bum, bum, bum. How do your elders feel about you sharing stories about being so open about things that were generally kept within the tribe? So most of this stuff was already greenlit to be able to be told. So, yeah. Some people is just like some natives out there that don't get the memo. And it's just like they're like, you should be told this. It's like, well, the people that actually are in charge told me I can't. So you can go take that negativity somewhere else. Bye bye. What type of ash is protective ash? It could be any wood that you burn and pray with it, give an offering, and yeah, any wood burn, get some ash from it. Try not to burn like treated wood or like trash or anything. Make sure it's wood. It'll be good like that. Have I heard of the Valley of Fire in Nevada? I have not, but sounds hot. You know, I'm in Phoenix already, and I know Death Valley's in California, Nevada, Arizona border, around there. Yeah, I'm just like, I don't want to go on the he's hot. How do agents make petroglyphs? Do you know the process? I think they used to get wood or stone and hit it against rocks and make artwork. But they used to tell stories through there and all these deities and everything on there. Any YouTube collabs soon? I think Colin was the last one. And then I did one with I want to make sure I get his name right. Homie from does a podcast. Let me see. I'm gonna give him a shout out right here too. Beyond the Compass. I did a podcast with him talking about stuff and everything too. So that's one thing I'm just like, well, people with good intentions, stories and everything, I'll collab with. But people who want to collab with me just to make money, I ain't doing that. Would you make an episode of the Star Nation with stories or any other astronomical stories? Maybe. I don't know a lot of them, honestly. But it was a good question, and I'm glad you asked. Okay, let me see. Have I ever dealt with a haunted object? How do you help a client with something like that? You get the object, you get rid of it. Yeah, I've dealt with a bunch of haunted objects and everything like that. And yeah, they're not, I mean, like you find the source of the haunting. There could be a lot of reasons for a haunting or a witching or cursing. Try to find the source of it and everything. And yeah. Just get rid of it. There's different ways you can get rid of it. Bury it, burn it, cleanse it in water, sage, burn it, get rid of the spirit inside or just the energies that are with it. Sometimes things are so cursed you just need to burn it and get rid of it. It's one of those, it's not worth keeping around. But there are people keep things around like that. So they like that kind of stuff. Walking and moving Kachina dolls. There's a Kachina staff that we found that was actually kind of crazy, but never really a doll. I don't spend much time around Kachina dolls. It's more of a Pueblo Hopi thing. When you say after Skinwalker's attack that someone needs to have a ceremony, what's involved with that? Could you describe what it's like? It's fun. No. Get to become holy. become yourself again. Can't really go too much into detail about it, but it's pretty much a whole process of undoing all the witchy bad stuff and just replacing it with good stuff. So, yeah. Oh, Lee Grace, thank you for the donation. May the force be with you. May the force be with you as well. Okay, I lost my place again. My apologies, everybody. I think I was down here. Do walkers whistle when they're around? Dog whistles. I mean, if they're feeling really ballsy, then they'll actually whistle or scream. You ever investigated on Apache land? No. I want to, though. But it's like one of those things is, well, kind of. Yes, I have. But some people put a town on your land. On their land. Okay, I've investigated Globe. There's a lot of Apache tribes out there, too. So, yeah, I have. But truly in the reservations, no. I would love to, though. Be really fun. Get some Apaches together and just go investigate. Is burning the ultimate vanquisher? Yeah, kind of. Well, yeah. Yeah. Any more UFO encounters? I've been in my apartment for too long, so I can't really see the sky. And plus, I live in the city, so it's just like pollution's really bad, so I can't really see the night sky. And it's hot, so I don't really go out that much often. Maybe wintertime I'll start seeing more stuff. Why won't the elders let you tell certain stories? Because people are going to steal it. You ever see like those videos of those people that like are not native, but they do powwows? Happens really a lot in Sedona, Arizona, where people like steal native, culture and history and stories, and they profit off of it. They retell it, they make books, they make movies, or they do ceremonies for thousands of dollars for they don't even know what they're doing, kind of thing. So it's just like oh, okay, yeah, that's why to protect ourselves and our sacredness, it's a need to know basis, and we can share what we can. That won't just jeopardize the tribe. Pretty much, that's one of the main things. Hey, what up, Jared? What up, man? Excited for next weekend, man. Claying fire. Can a skinwalker get inside your home? Yeah, if you don't have protections. El Johnny, thank you for the $10 donation, man. Many blessings. I was watching YouTube shorts and saw a cat with human-looking eyes. Ew, probably has a disorder. Let me see. Have you been to Tono Otum? I have a buddy from there who he used to always tell me crazy stories about skinwalkers down there. Pretty sure, yeah. Tono Otum people, they have their stories too. I've heard from the Salt River Pima people they got Goatman over here. So I don't know if that's over in Yuma or here, but somebody from that area told me that there's Goatmen running around. Hey, let's go then. You're Apache. Let's go investigate. Let's go check out some things. Ooh. Hot. When should you do an offering of tobacco? Before you begin an investigation or when you're done? When you're done. So that's what you say, like, I offer you this tobacco in exchange that you do not follow me home. You do not attach yourself to me or any of my objects here. And it's always worked for us. We've never had anything follow us home. Do skinwalkers ever target non-natives? Sometimes, if you're living on the res. What do I think of spirit guides? I don't mean historical ones. Don't think that that's important, but how do you acquire them if they aren't your ancestors? You go to the nearest Pokemon Center and you pick out your Pokemon. Just kidding. No, um, honestly, I wouldn't really know because I've never really had much experience with people that have guardians or guides with them. Some do, some claim they do, and others, yeah, they have some. But if you do end up getting a spirit with you, make sure they're good, and treat them well, give them offering, and look after them. Do I smoke weed? No. Yeah, I used to years ago. It was when I was a teenager. Hey, El Johnny, thank you for the donation again, man. Do I listen to Charlie Crockett? I don't, but I'll check him out. Do you know any tattoos for protections? Yeah, but we kind of have to earn them. It's not really protection. It's more who you repping in the spiritual world kind of thing. I would imagine maybe if you get like a Jesus tattoo, cross, anything, that would be symbolism of your religion or your protections from your religion. Maybe that'll work. That'll help out a lot. Can they harm someone with a pure heart? I'm guessing you're talking about skinwalkers. Yes, they can. It's their favorite. They like to corrupt. Hallucinations are coming to Phasmophobia as an update. Ooh, I haven't played Phasmophobia in a minute. See, I've been thinking, low key. I want to make a gaming channel. I want to make a gaming channel that plays like horror games, and I would love to play Skinwalker horror games just to see how good they are. I know I've had a couple of people ask me for my like if they can use some of my stories for video game stuff. If you're in here in the chat, let me know when your game's done. I'll check it out. Yeah, Jared Lopez is a part of Clay and Fire, so gonna be going to go shoot some more music videos next weekend. Do some ghost hunting too, Yenny hunting. Yeah, traditional Navajos don't do tattoos. That's true. We don't, but some do. Select few can for good reasons. How do you protect yourself from a ghost or paranormal things? What types of things do you use? Sweetgrass, cedar, ash, mm, traditional weapons like arrows. Put them above the door. Those things really kind of protect against ghosts. Yeah. Do I have any opinions on European occult traditions? I don't really know much, but I'm pretty sure if I go over there, I'd learn a lot. Then I'll probably be able to form my own opinions once I see people. Dun, 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 dun. My son encountered a creature at our house sunrise dance ceremony. It's odd enough to hear about a skinwalker sighting in Apache land. You guys are our neighbors, so pretty sure you have some angsty mad Navajos that go over there. Wouldn't be surprised. Just kick them out. Are druid the same as skinwalker? Probably not. I don't know much about druids, but probably not. No. Go to haunted places and play games. We'll need a good strong Wi-Fi router and be like, "Hey, you guys are ruining my connection." Do you think your skinwalkers and some creatures we have here in Europe might be a certain connection? I think the only connection would be evil, but not much other than that. Let's see. How do I protect myself from paranormal evil things? Yeah, just cedar, sweetgrass, ash. Put it on me. But I always mark up my place with ash around my doors and windows. Make sure nothing evil comes inside. So, yeah. Be something that'd be pretty cool. Bum, 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 bum. I think the more you travel, the more interesting you'll find things. I went to Cambodia, and the place is so haunted. See, I want to like experience that. Like that would honestly be really cool to be able to go check those out and just see like how other people from across the world, protect themselves against beings, and it'd be really cool. Learn how to do that. Oh, I hope you have a good night. Yeah. Do you believe in peyote? Yes. Go to peyote ceremonies every now and then. Really good medicine, yes. Starlink for outdoor gaming. Gonna have to get like a little travel trailer. I think there's somebody that does that travels in like a van or something, and then they go. I don't know. They make videos and they have like Starlink on the van or something. That's something I would love. That'd be pretty crazy to do. Welcome everybody. Welcome. What are my beliefs in dream catchers? They, you put them up if you're dealing with Freddy Krueger. Freddy Krueger will get caught up in the dream catcher. They work, but you got to use them in the right way. Don't put them in your dash of your car. Do you have great knowledge of silversmith turquoise workers? Yeah, it's this ring that was made. I have a video on it on my channel, so go check that out. Is using salt similar to using cedar? For me, no. We don't put it on the ground. We eat it. And salt for us is a spiritual energy booster. So, bink, clears us out and everything too with bitter herb. What do you think of P. Diddy's behavior? Get the fuck out of here. Could the Catman be a skinwalker in Appalachia? No. Probably different energy, different shapeshifter, but skinwalkers are Navajo Nation. Do I believe in other cryptids like werewolves and vampires? Yes, I believe in them. Pretty sure whenever I see them, it'll freak me out even more. Indonesia is one place full of paranormal as well as Thailand. Ooh. See, I gotta get my passport, y'all. I need to go. I need to start traveling. I need to start living. I need to leave the res. Boom, 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 boom. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, let's see. Trying to read a lot of comments coming in, a lot of questions coming in, everybody. It's good. It's good. I'll try to get as many as I can. Who do I support, Kendrick or Drake? I don't support pedophiles. Kendrick all the way, man. I don't know. It's like one of those things. It's just like they're having their beef and everything that's going on right now. I'm just happy they're making music. It's been a while since Kendrick made music, so I'm just like, oh yeah. I don't care if he's talking shit about somebody. I'll jam out to it. Awesome. Thank you so much for the donation. Love your stories. Learned a lot. Thank you. Thank you so much. Many blessings to you. Oh. What is the best thing you can use to protect yourself from evil spirits? Yeah. Sweetgrass, cedar, and ash. What are your teachings on orbs? They're spirits, or it could be dust. It's one of those things is like if you see it with your naked eye, like a glowing ball just going, it's more than likely a spirit. It's just you're not. A lot of times people would see orbs or flashing lights because they're not open enough, but they're partially open to where they can kind of see spirits. So they only see a ball light. That's it. So spirits. But if you're like paranormal investigating, what I've come to find out, sometimes it could be just dust. So it's one of those things kind of hard to distinguish on the camera. Hey, what's up from Australia? J. Cole. Yes, I do believe in aliens. I have a video about aliens on my channel. You should go check that out. It's really cool. Have you ever encountered a soul merchant? Yes. They're creepy. I'll say that much. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, let me see. My manager got an attachment. Anything that helps get rid of it? Yes. Sweetgrass, cedar, and ash. Those will really help. And like kind of, I don't know. I'm not too sure whatever he follows, but maybe go find your local religious person to be able to give you some healing. Yes. What's my thoughts on tarot? It's a tool to use in other faiths and religions. I don't personally use them, but they have their purpose. Used in the right way. Could be used in the wrong way too. I touched an 800-year-old mummy in a church basement in Dublin. Some crazy guy lit the mummies on fire the other day. The mummies are ruined. Oh, that's wild. I kind of freak out, though, if my body was 800 years old and someone touched me, though. Not touch my body. Leave me alone. Thank you so much, Kelly, for another... Kelly Boo for another donation. Whoa. I got choked up right there. Many blessings to you. Yes, Soul Merchants. Could be another video. Will be another video. What up, Native Americans in the house. What's up? See, we're seeing a lot of people coming in now. Okay, so I'll do another announcement. Welcome, everybody. We're celebrating 70,000 subscribers. So this is a lot of awesome new fans, followers. People enjoy my stories, hanging out. We're just chilling, having a good night, having a good evening, everybody. I'll probably... How long have I been going? How long have I been chattering around? Dang, an hour and a half already? Okay. I'll probably be ending this at 23 more minutes. Yeah. I'll probably give some updates the last 10 minutes. Some new up and coming things is kind of coming on. So, but yeah. Tell you real quick that I mentioned it earlier. Going to be next weekend, going to be going to do another music video. Music video recording with Clay and Fire. It's going to be a lot of fun. Really like the songs. They're going to be really cool. And we're also going to be doing some skinwalker hunting at the same time. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Get to work out my knees again. Get them loosened up. But yeah, I also got some more stuff I'll tell you guys in a bit. But yeah. Has anything ever followed you home from a paranormal investigation? No. Earlier in the stream, I talked about how I do that. And yeah, I would recommend going back. Check that out. And that's how we've never had anything follow us home. What's your thoughts on people going missing in national parks? Murder? Animals? Accidents? Or paranormal? One of those things. People being there when they shouldn't be in certain places. But, yeah. It's one of those things that kind of sucks. Do I know anything about a Hopi blue star prophecy? No, but pretty sure there's some Hopis out there that might know some stories about it. Am I a target? Is there evil entities trying to hurt you because of the good that you do? Oh yeah, a lot of people trying to bring me down. A lot of that negativity out there, yeah. But I'm pretty sure we are all a target to somebody out there who's jealous of our happiness. So you pray for them. Pray for your enemies. Kill them with kindness, everybody. Oh, Sydney, thank you for the $5 donation. Have I ever seen your doppelganger? I have family and friends who have seen mine and my dogs too weirdly enough. I have not seen a doppelganger in me. I've not ran into a spirit. It is a doppelganger. Be pretty wild, though. Just be like, dang, dude, you need to shave your face. Trim your beard. It's all uneven. What is your other channel with your brother? Oh, that was Unearthing the Supernatural. I started that 2019. I left last year. So I'm going to do my own thing. So I'm pretty sure he's doing his own thing now, too, as well. So he's just, doing his own thing. Much love from Eastern New Mexico. Ahoo. Is Bigfoot part of the Nephilim? I got to do more research on what the Nephilim is. I know you asked about having two different channels. I think it would be cool to have the paranormal and the day in your life type channel. It sounds cool. Yeah, that's something I'm kind of going back and forth about. Is like I can. People have brought it up about like the, I guess you can say the drag or the getting tired from doing two channels at the same time. And I get it. I'm kind of busy right now too, anyways. But it's just like maybe a little bit later on down the road when I have more content to be able to split it up enough. You know, I took out my if you guys see on my channel, I took out the discussion with Shanclen and I just dispersed those two videos to kind of make it a little bit more organized for everybody. So that's just one thing I'm just like trying to figure out is like how to, like right now I don't feel the need to split it 100%. But maybe in the future I start making like you know, incorporating reacts to my paranormal channel where I start reacting to things, or you know, I do like another gaming channel, then I do movie reviews, but horror movie reviews on this one and like regular movie reviews on the other. Stuff like that, because I know there's a lot of different people in here that like watch my stuff for different things. Hey, oh Johnny, thank you for the $20 donation again, man. True stuff and asking for honest advice. Ended a romantic relationship. How would you neutralize and keep home space quiet? That's where Sage would come in. Sage would come in to neutralize a lot of the energies inside of your home, and just whatever happened in the relationship, just you know, feed the home, give it offering in your front door or side door outside where there's grass or dirt or anything like that. Give it some food. You know, talk to it. Your home's a living being. Your home's a living place. So just you know, pray to it, talk with it. You know, and just say it'll be okay. You know, everything will work out. Jealous aunties and uncles gonna come for you. Yep, a lot of evil people out there. Have I talked about missing 411 stuff? I'll probably be doing a video about MMIW. That's missing murdered Indigenous women. That's kind of a really hard topic to talk about, but since my channel is a lot bigger now, I think it would help if I brought more awareness to it. So that's probably something I'm going to be really doing. But I got to do a lot of research before I talk about it because, yeah, I don't want to mess that up. Ba, 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 ba. Do I have any knowledge of clown lore pertaining to spirit realm and tricksters? I have experience with them. Not really much stories though. I don't think Navajo tribe doesn't really have clowns. I know Lakota people how they have the Hayoka people, and then Hopis have their clowns too. But Navajos, I don't think we really have any clowns. Bum, 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 bum. Do I eat the bark or leaves? Asking for a friend. Uh, I like lettuce. Lettuce is good. Sometimes I eat bark off of sacred trees, and 'cause sometimes that's edible, and sometimes the tree itself. I have a lot of cactus down there. I've never eaten cactus before. I don't think Navajos aren't allowed to eat cactus. I don't think so. Yeah, I've never had cactus before. Mm. So I'm a massage therapist and am energetically exhausted at the end of a good day's work. Any advice on how to recharge my batteries? So you can either every time you massage or before you massage somebody, one thing we always do whenever we doctor people, we put ash on our hands and everything, and that kind of like helps with the absorption of either energy or anything. You can hold a white quartz crystal. That'll help absorb some of the energy too. Maybe have some salt. Eating salt is a good energy rejuvenator, and just smudge yourself off too. That's where sage will come in. Palo Santo is really good for that too. Cedar sweetgrass also helps with that too. So yeah, that's what I recommend. Mm, What up, Vernon, Arizona? Do I see the spirit world with my naked eyes? Yes. Not fully, clearly, but see shapes. Sometimes they show themselves in full color HD 4K. But other times it's just like 720p. Mint cedar. I'm about to buy some. Uh, yeah, no, I don't eat cedar. No, you can eat sage. Sage is something. Right, sage. You can boil it and make some medicine out of it. But that normally works. Do you think Navajo cleansing practices would work in other places in the world, such as Europe? Only one way to find out. Let's go have a ceremony in Europe. It's one of those things. It's just like I'm not really too sure if it'll work or not because it's like I've never heard of it actually being tried before, but possibility. In my tribe, we use salt as well. Oh, I like salt. I'm Salt Clan. I'm a Shia in the Navajo tribe, so I use salt all the time. Oh, thank you for the $50 donation. Please help me. I live in Arizona and I recently did an old Navajo skinwalker chant that is 800 years old. I found online because I thought they were fake. Now, every time I go outside, I hear my mother calling my name from the woods. I don't know what to do. I would say give offering. Give an offering of tobacco and food. Once you do that, try to appease whatever it is out there and just tell it to leave and be firm, be strong with it. And that's when you start that's when you get ash, you put it on yourself, put above your doorways and your windows. And that's when you, whatever really faith or belief that you have, you either go find a medicine man or you go find a priest or somebody that could help you out with that stuff. That's what I would recommend. But yeah, but also just go get a sword, load up a gun, put some ash on the bulls and just have at it. Go after him. Thank you so much for the donation. In all seriousness, though, I'm sorry you're dealing with that. So I always say, just be careful what you do out there, everybody, because yeah, these things are real out there, everyone. So just be careful. Let me see. What would I do with the cedar? You burn it. So either make like if you have a fireplace in your place, just burn some of that cedar in there. Get a cast iron pan, put it on there too. You can burn it and just let the smoke go through your house. As a European, we did not have tobacco here as a native plant, but I will get it and try it. Just do not let me smoke it. No, you don't have to smoke it. You could just offer like this right here. Hang on. Where'd my bag go? Here it is. You like loose tobacco like this. Just get a pinch of it and just put it out there. Just say, here you go. Thank you for being awesome and leaving me alone. Do I know any health benefits with consuming sage? Yes, it helps with stomach aches. It's really good for that. What kind of ash? Does it matter? We out here taking precautions. Could be really anything, really. Just don't burn like pallets or treated wood or plastic or trash. Just make sure it's good wood. You can burn it and just talk with the fire, talk with the flames, and just ask what you want for it. Normally, that's when you put cedar down into the flames if you have it, and then once the fire cools, it's good when the ashes in the fire are white. That means your prayer was answered. What you were doing. Yeah. What's up, Albuquerque? If I cover myself with ash from Mount St. Helen, can I go into the woods and use karate on skinwalkers and ghouls? You can try. I'm not gonna. No guarantees you're gonna win, but you can try. They can throw rocks still. They got spears, I think. What are your beliefs on getting in tune with ancestors without contacting something bad? meditation. Really, just do meditation and just really just feel happiness, feel good. Don't feel fear, don't feel anger, don't feel anything like that. Just one of those things where goodness, joy, happiness will always come to you and attracts you. And if you start feeling bad things, that's when you have those protections, and that's when you use those. Oh, El Johnny, thank you again for another donation, man. Okay, brother, one last request for the night. Can you show me how you would wash a failed love? Um, mm, a failed love. Getting over it pretty much is starts with inside you, I would have to say. When you're dealing with a heartbreak, you're dealing with all that stuff, a lot of that energy and sadness is coming out of you. And it'll get on your clothes, it'll get on your stuff and everything like that. But once you yourself heal, you get better, that's when you can go out and start radiating good energy again, cleansing out your home, burn some sweet grass, pray about it, talk about it with the creator, talk about it with God, talk about it with the ancestors, spirits that are around, and just be like, hey, I need going through a hard time, give me some energy, prayers and everything. So if you're going through a hard time, pray that you get through it, and I hope everything works out to you, and the person that's out there is going to find the one for you. Oh, in that way, in that good way, pray for you. Oh, Jesus, just updated a lot. Let's see. Vincent, I have arrived. How would you handle the attachments of the unborn? Ooh. That's honestly something I have no experience in, unfortunately. Normally, that stuff is a lot of the stories with the women in our tribe and everything. And that's like a lot of us men folk don't really deal with that. So they're just like, this is a stories and ceremonies for the women to do. So that's just like, yeah, I unfortunately cannot help you with that. Thankfully, you have brought the spiritual world forward to others. Yeah, just my perspective, our perspective on how we see things. And I acknowledge and respect that there's other things out there. And that's cool because I've interacted with those beings too. They're all out there. We're all having fun. We're all living life. Lots of folklore here sound like they need a sweat ceremony. 75 rocks minimum. Just kidding. I need to go to sweat too. I'm going to be going to sweat here at the end of next month. So looking forward to it. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, lost track of where I was. Lots of questions. I'm sorry, everybody. I read really slowly. My apologies. Is Palo Santo good for cleansing bad spirits? I think so. Pretty sure it has that ability, but we mainly use it for healing and kind of like sage, but more so for doctoring and everything. Merch update. Yes. I'll do a merch update right now. So, merch update, everybody. It's going to be coming out this Friday. Woo! Website's going to be up and everything, so you guys will be able to purchase your merch and be able to rock some Shanclen Shadow Productions merch and everything. So, once we do that, like I said, waiting on payday to be able to, because you need some money in the account to be able to get purchases out for people. So, waiting on that. But once that hits, the website will be out. So you guys will be able to get all this awesome, cool merch and everything from Shanclen Shadow Productions. So this will just be the very first, I guess you could say, launch of merch that I'm having. And there'll be more merch in the future. So updates, I tested out some of the shirts that I got. Good quality. I like it. Looks really good. So there'll be more updated merch in the future. This is the first of Shanclen Shadow line. So yeah, it's gonna be really good and everything. So once we all use that, that's gonna gonna be available for everyone on Friday. So it's gonna be really cool. I need to get some more stuff. Actually, go to let's see real quick. Yes, I have a vacuum cleaner right here because I spilled some of my ash the other night. But here's the Shanclen Shadow Productions backpack that I have right here. So yeah, it's all a bunch of cool stuff. It's a good bag and everything. Might use it for camera stuff in the future. So got a lot of cool stuff like that. Got some jackets and everything. I didn't order any jackets just because it's hot down here. So probably order that later to check it out. So you guys stay tuned. If you guys aren't a part, following my Instagram, go follow my Instagram, official Shanclen SSP. That's where I'll have all of my updates and everything as far as for every single day stuff. You know, I post pictures, post stories, episode releases, and all that other stuff. Yeah, it's gonna be really cool. Where do we find your music? I don't make music. Well, I make music videos, but Clay and Fire is that group that I'm gonna be making a music video with. So go check them out at YouTube at Clay and Fire. If you check out my Clay and Fire music video I did in my channel, that one was Grave Dancer. Inside of the description is a link to their channel. So go follow them. I'm going to go do that stuff, music videos with them next weekend. This is going to be a lot of fun. So we have about 4 minutes, everybody. You got 4 minutes. Fire away your questions quick before I leave. Just kidding. But that's one thing I want to say. It's just like coming to the end of the stream. I just want to say thank you guys so much for supporting me, for enjoying my channel, enjoying my stories and everything. It's been, I want to confirm and make sure that it has been, let me see. How long has it been since I started this? My journey into the unknown. It has been almost a year, coming up on a year in 1 month. So 11 months, actually. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. July 19th is when I uploaded my first video. So, yeah, it's going to be a year next month. So I'll be sure to do a live stream then. Just do like, hey, channel's 1 year old, just a baby. So, but yeah, thank you guys so much for enjoying and loving the channel and everything. I got a lot of cool stories I tell. I've got a lot of more adventures in me, and yeah, maybe a gaming channel in the future. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. You know, my little brother is in the works of making his own YouTube channel too. So I'm excited for that. Whenever he starts uploading, Kwana, if you're watching, get to uploading. Hurry up. Yeah, but cool. Yeah, thank you guys so much and everything. And screw it. I'll stick around until I finish this. So ask away your guys' questions, everybody. One more year and you'll hit 500,000 subs if you keep it up. Hopefully. Get to spread the message out there. Respectful, everyone. Be respectful. All of everyone's culture. Have a good time. We're here on this earth for a short time. So let's go have a good life, everybody, while we're here. You know? If I ever make it to Belgium, yes, I'll go to Belgium one day. I will travel the world one day. That's my goal. Any powwows coming up soon? I would love to go to a powwow soon, but I don't think there's really any in this area because it's too hot. I live in Arizona, so I think there's more up north. That's where all the powwows are happening, Oklahoma area. So, but we'll see. I'll try to hit up some more powwows if I can. Oh, it's a smoke circle. Did you guys see that? Awesome. Well, thank you guys again so much for joining me, celebrating 70K with me. And I hope you guys just hit 2 hours right now. Dang, time flies. I need to go get some dinner and everything. So you guys all take care. And you guys have fun. You have a good morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. I'm going at.